If you take a look at MILB.com, they have a list of the top 100 greatest all-time minor league teams. And on that list, at the very top is the 1934 Los Angeles Angels, followed by the 1921 Baltimore Orioles. Then you have the 1937 Newark Bears. That team won 110 games out of a 158 game season and included such future Major League All-Stars as George McQuinn, Charlie Keller, Tommy Heinrich, Babe Dahlgren, and Spud Chandler. And at second base was Joe Gordon. Gordon's 37th season encouraged the Yankees to release Tony Lazzeri. He went to the Cubs in 38, and Joe Gordon became the regular, and he started out right away, hitting 25 home runs for the Yankees, which set an American League record for second baseman. Charlie Gehringer had hit 19. Nobody had hit from second base had hit 20 home runs or more. And he did that 7 times in his career, hitting as many as 32 while with Cleveland. And that was a record for many, many years until Brett Boone in 2001 hit 36 as a second baseman. In 1942, Joe Gordon had one of his greatest seasons, hitting 322 with 18 home runs, and was the American League MVP. And his 29-game hit streak was second only to Joe DiMaggio's streak, which was in 1941. Gordon was well known for his acrobatic plays on defense and had the greatest range of any second baseman of his era. Played for 6 AL pennant winners, 5 World Championship teams, and was named to 9 All-Star teams. Gordon and the Indians are back at home, and they're hosting the 1948 Birmingham Black Barons in Game 6 of the Super Series. Welcome to Municipal Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, for Game 6 of the 1948 Super Series between the 48 Birmingham Black Barons and the 1948 Cleveland Indians. The Indians hold a 3-2 advantage going into Game 6. They could win this series with a victory today, but Birmingham has taken the last 2 games, and their offense has caught on after a rough start in the first 3 games. We've had our introductions. Let's have the first pitch. Play ball. Gene Bearden was 20-7 in 1948, 2.43 earned run average. Grade A pitcher with no modifiers. And Willie Mays steps into the box for Birmingham. I don't know if that's going to be too much glare. Give that a shot. All right, here's first pitch of the game to Willie Mays. 16 is a sinking line drive into center field. Larry Doby comes in and makes the catch. 1 away. Third baseman Johnny Britton. Five is a bouncing ball through the hole in the right field. Base hit for Britton. We're going to do the batters team batting here, plus their players, and then first base, second base, and third base for the base runners. Artie Wilson, 428 hitter in 1948. Here's the pitch to Artie Wilson. Okay, that was a 5. 5-6 is a 14. That's going to be a base on balls. And already Birmingham is mounting a bit of a threat. Runners on first and second. Now Ed Steele steps into the box. He leads the way along with Johnny Britton with 4 RBIs in this series for Birmingham. Here's the pitch to Ed Stainless Steele. Ground ball to Ken Keltner at third base. Dug out by Keltner. Low throw to first base, but dug out of the dirt by Eddie Robinson. 2 outs. Both the base runners who are already on base move up. Now second and third with 2 outs. Here is Alonzo Perry. Normally is a pitcher, but playing first base because he has a 325 average, strong bat. 4-4, and I have a little trouble hitting the dice tray. 44 is a fly ball to left field caught by Allie Clark against the A. That's a fly out to left. 3 outs. And Birmingham threatens in the first, but leave him on base. Go to the bottom of the first inning. There's no score. Cleveland coming to bat. In the last of the first, the Indians will have Del Mitchell, Larry Doby, and Lou Boudreau come to bat. Bill Greason pitching for Birmingham is a grade C pitcher with X and W modifiers. Del Mitchell steps into the box. He is 6 for 18, hitting .333 in the series with a triple, double, and an RBI. 21 is a fly ball to right field. Jim Zipper Zap is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. The batter is Larry Doby. 34. That's a fly ball. Hit deep to center field, but there is room for the center fielder, Willie Mays. 2 outs. And now Lou Boudreau. These teams are very similar in that they both have powerful second and they have a powerful middle infield. Boudreau, 355 with 18 home runs. And then we talked about Joe Gordon and his power at second base. The Birmingham Black Barons have Piper Davis and Artie Wilson at second and short. So these two teams have the strongest middle infields of most any team I can think of. Here's the pitch to Lou Boudreau. 26 is a one-hot drive on the ground to first base. And that's picked by first baseman Alonzo Perry. Takes it to the bag unassisted. 3 up and 3 down for Cleveland. We go to the top of the second. No score. We are playing basic Apba and using the 1995 Apba boards. The Birmingham Black Barons are fielding column 2, and the Cleveland Indians are fielding column 1 on defense. Leading off for the Barons is James Zipper Zap, 298 hitter in 1948. 26 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Lou Boudreau is up with it, throws the first. 1 away. Birmingham threatened in the first to get runners as far as second and third, but they couldn't cash in. Here is Lorenzo Piper Davis, hard-hitting second baseman, player manager. 24 is a 26. That's a ball hit near the hole, grabbed by the second baseman, Joe Gordon. Throw to first. 2 outs. Joe Gordon showing his range on that play. Here is catcher Pepper Bassett. 2 outs. Bases are clear. Bearden rocks and fires. 3-3 is a ball hit to the gap in, let's see, right field. It's going to get past the fielders and roll to the wall for a double for Pepper Bassett. First and second. So maybe we'll put the home plate will be here, second here. That's where we normally do it. Here's the pitcher, Bill Grierson. I think it's pronounced Greason, Bill Greason. 286 hitter in 1948. He's got a duck on the pond. Here's the pitch. 25 is a 9 against an A with a runner at second base. That's a ground ball to Lou Boudreau at second. He snags it and throws to first. 3 outs, and Birmingham is having some opportunities slide by the wayside here. They may regret that later in the game. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It is 0-0. Joe Gordon will lead off for the Tribe. 32 homers and 48, 280 average. Here's the pitch from Greason. 21 is a fly ball hit to Ed Steele in left field. Just a can of corn. 1 out. Ken Keltner. 54 is a fly ball hit in the air to the right side. Jim Zapp picks it out of the sky, 2 down. Here is Allie Clark, who's leading the way for the Indians in this series average-wise, 7 for 19. It's well over 350. Here's the pitch to Allie Clark. 24 is a fly ball to Ed Steele, and he makes that catch. Three fly balls. And that takes us to the top of the third. Birmingham, nothing, and the Indians, nothing. Nissel Stadium is full today. There are well over 70,000 fans in the stands. And the young Willie Mays steps into the box for Birmingham to start off the third inning. 1-3 is a base on balls, and a very fast Say Hey Kid takes first. Johnny Britton. All right, Britton being an A pitcher, I'm a little reluctant to try a hit and run. We're using basic Apba on the stealing. We don't have the steal ratings on the Negro League teams. I do give a catcher a chance to throw the runner out. Here's the pitch to Johnny Britton. 26 is a 29. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher, Gene Britton. His only play is to first. The very quick Willie Mays gets to second. 1 down. So that works as a sacrifice. Here is the leading hitter for the Black Barons, Artie Wilson, 6 for 18 in the series, hitting .333. He has a double and 2 RBIs. Burton may want to pitch around this hitter. He is a opposite field hitter. Here's a pitch to Artie Wilson. 26 is a base on balls, and indeed he is careful with Wilson, first and second. I do not have enough Black Barons discs, so we'll have to go this route. Ed Steele. 354 hitter in 1948. Big opportunity here for the Black Barons. Here's the pitch. 56 is the roll. That's going to be another base on balls. And Gene Britton has walked, the bases loaded. Alonzo Perry, 325 hitter. Birmingham's had a lot of base runners. They've yet to take advantage. Can Alonzo Perry put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch from Gene Britton. 54-32 is a sacrifice fly to right field. Scoring Mays. And the runner on second goes to third. Birmingham won, and the Indians nothing. That brings about James Zipper Zapp. There are 2 down now. First and third infield will be playing back. 41 is a 24. That's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. Boudreaux flips the ball to Gordon, covering second base. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. Third out of the inning. Birmingham gets on the board. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's the Black Barons 1 and the Cleveland Indians nothing. All right, we're at the bottom of the Indians order. Cleveland's looking for their first base runner. Eddie Robinson, Jim Hegan, and Gene Bearden. Here's the pitch to Robinson, the Cleveland first baseman. 1-3 is a base on balls. First runner for Cleveland. Slow runner at first. We'll play it safe with all these slow base runners unless we say otherwise. Catcher Jim Hegan. 2-4 is a 26, fielding column 2. There's a ground ball to the second baseman, Piper Davis. Flips to Artie Wilson, but a hard slide into second base by Eddie Robinson will prevent a double play. 4-6, fielder's choice. And now Jim Hegan, an average speed base runner, is at first base, and the pitcher, Gene Bearden, steps into the box. 6-2 is a fly ball to right field. Jim Zipper Zapp makes the catch. 2 away, and now Del Mitchell. Mitchell's had a successful series. He is 6 for 19, triple, double, and RBI. There's something here. There's a 7 that's going to be a base hit. That ball is nicely stroked in the center field. Indians will have runners on first and third with 2 outs. And Larry Doby, a 301 hitter, coming to bat. There's 2 outs. The infield's playing back. Here's the stretch and the pitch by Greason. 5-5 is an 8 against a C. Fly ball deep to center field. Willie Mays running with his back to the infield, and he makes the catch. Willie Mays, sparkling play, saves runs and preserves the 1-0 lead for Birmingham. This game moves to the 4th. Birmingham 1 and the Cleveland Indians nothing. Player manager Piper Davis leads off the top of the 4th inning for Birmingham. He was a very versatile player. We know about Campy Campaneris playing all 9 positions in a game. I think Caesar Tovar did it for Minnesota, but Piper Davis did that a number of times for the Birmingham Black Barons, playing all 9 positions in one game. Here's a 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Piper Davis, and 6-3 is going to be a double, leadoff double for Davis. No outs. Average speed at second base. Here is Lloyd Pepper Bassett. He's the 8th place hitter in the lineup. And he's a pretty good hitter, hitting the 270s. Actually, the pitcher hit 286. They're going to pitch to Bassett. Unless Bassett sacrifices, but he can get a home run with a 6-6 roll. So he's got some power. Here's the pitch to Bassett. 1-5. It's going to be a ground ball, base hit to left field. The runner scores, and Pepper Bassett drives in Davis with the RBI single, and it's now 2-0 Birmingham. That brings up the pitcher, Bill Greason. Runner at first, still nobody out. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Bearden walks the pitcher, and he has worked in trouble all day long. Unlike the first game, which is the second game of the series, he pitched a complete game shutout. Here's Willie Mays. Nobody out. Here's a pitch to Willie. 56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the first out of the 4th. John Britton. One five is an 8. Slowly hit to third. The only play is to first base for Kent Keltner. 2 outs. Runners move up to second and third. Here's Artie Wilson. Let's see. Wilson is walked twice. 6 for 18 in the series. Followed by Ed Steele. Dangerous moment, but Bearden's going to try to pitch to Artie Wilson. Here's the pitch. 45 works carefully, and he's determined that their best hitter is not going to beat them. Bases are loaded again for the Black Barons. It's the second time they've had the bases loaded. Ed Steele. Infield's back with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Ed Steele. 25 is an 8. A fly ball to right field. Del Mitchell is under it and picks it out of the sky. That's the end of the top of the 4th. Birmingham adds 1. We go to the last of the 4th. It's the Black Barons 2, Cleveland Indians 0. We are not halfway through this game, and Birmingham has already stranded 8 runners on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Lou Boudreau leads off for Cleveland, down by 2. That's a base on balls to Lou Boudreau. So runner at first, playing it safe. Here is second baseman Joe Gordon. High chopper on the infield, but it's snagged by the second baseman. No play. Infield base hit for Joe Gordon. Indians have the corners covered. That brings up the powerful third baseman, Ken Keltner. Keltner has 2 home runs in this series with a double and 3 RBIs. Actually, everybody on the Indians team has gone deep sometime or other, except for Del Mitchell, and he has tripled. Here's the pitch to Kenny Keltner. The infield is playing back, double play depth, 52. Ground ball hit hard to third, snagged by Britton. Throws to second, Davis. Davis to first. 5-4-3 double play. Boudreau goes to third. And that changes the complexion of the inning. We're on third now with 2 outs. Here is Allie Clark. Clark is the 6th place hitter in the lineup. Here's a pitch from Greason to Clark, 65. That play result has a W modifier, and Bill Greason has a W modifier. So that's a base on balls. First and third. Potential go-ahead run comes to the plate. That is in the form of first baseman Eddie Robinson, 16 home runs in 1948, 254 average. Here's the pitch to Eddie Robinson. Fly ball to right field. James Zipper Zap is tracking, pats the glove, and makes the catch. 3 outs. Now that takes us to the 5th inning. Birmingham 2, Cleveland still 0. We're not halfway through this game yet, and Gene Bearden has already pitched to 22 batters. He's ready to pitch to 31 before his fatigue point hits. Leading off for Birmingham is Alonzo Perry, 64, is going to be a walk. And that has been the biggest problem for Gene Bearden. He has missed the strike zone 7 times on ball 4 pitches. Here is Jim Zipper Zap. 61 is a ground ball, double play ground ball to short, 6-4-3. That's some welcome relief to Gene Bearden. Here is Lorenzo Piper Davis. 5-2 is a 27. Little roller to third, picked up with a bare hand by Keltner, throws to first. 3 outs. We got the bottom of the 5th inning. It is still 2-0 Birmingham Black Barons, trying to stay in this series. Jim Hegan steps into the box for the Indians. Greason completes his warm-up tosses. Here's the windup and the pitch. 53 is a bouncer to the shortstop, Artie Wilson. He bobbles it. Here's a throw, not in time. E6 on Artie Wilson. That brings up the pitcher, Gene Bearden. He is going to try to sacrifice the runner to second base. Squares around. 21 is a 32. He gets the bunt down. It's fielded by the third baseman, Britton. The throw to first. Successful sacrifice, sending Hegan to second base. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Del Mitchell. Brings up the dangerous Dale Mitchell, 336 hitter in 1948. Followed that up in 49 with 317, and he had 23 triples in 49. So we've got 1 down, 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Mitchell. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Ed Steele has it measured and makes the catch. Fairly easy fly ball. The runner stays at second base. 2 outs, and now here's Larry Doby. We were talking about Joe Gordon in the introduction. Another thing I should mention about Gordon, that Joe Gordon was the first friend that Larry Doby had as the first black player in the American League. And that was very helpful to Larry Doby, friendship that was given him by Joe Gordon, 6-2, is a swing and miss, strike 3. 3 outs, the runner stranded at second. We go now to the top of the 6th inning. Birmingham's holding on, 2-0 lead. Lloyd Bassett leads off the 6th inning for Birmingham, and that's a 41 roll. Ground ball to Lou Boudreau at shortstop, 1 away. Here's the pitcher, Bill Greason. That's a fly ball to right field. The right fielder is Dale Mitchell, makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down for Birmingham. Here is young Willie Mays. Mays is 1 for 2, walked and scored. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Larry Doby will make that catch. 3 up and 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Birmingham Black Barons 2, the Cleveland Indians nothing. Greason returns to the mound for the bottom of the 6th inning. He has surrendered only 1 hit and walked 3. He's got to have Lou Boudreau, Joe Gordon, and Ken Keltner, the meat of the Indians' order. Here in the bottom of the 6th, here's the pitch to Lou Boudreau. 56 is a 39. That play result has a W modifier, so Boudreau goes to first base. Here's Joe Gordon. Joe Gordon is 1 for 2 today and hitting .250 for the series with 2 home runs. Here's the pitch to Joe Gordon. 51's a 9 against a C pitcher. Slow roller to third base, picked up by Johnny Britton, throws to first. Boudreau goes to second, and Gordon is retired at first, 1 out. Ken Keltner. Base on balls to Keltner. It's been a tight strike zone here today. First and second, 1 down, Allie Clark. Tight strike zone for both pitchers. 1-3 is another base on balls, and the bases are loaded by way of walks. It is Eddie Robinson's chance to put a quarter in a merry-go-round here. Big moment in the game. Pitch to Robinson. The infield's playing back. 26 is a 12. That's a shot to shortstop. He's going to throw home for the force at home. Out at the plate. 6-2. Everybody else moves up a base. The fielder's choice for Eddie Robinson. Bases are still loaded for catcher Jim Hegan. 2 outs. Somehow, some way, Greason's kept the Indians off the board all day long. Here's the pitch. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Hegan. And 61 is going to be a ball driven to the gap in left field. In comes Keltner. In comes Clark. Robinson goes to third. It's a 2 RBI double by the catcher Jim Hegan. Score is tied at 2-2. Indians are looking at their bench and they're going to send up a pitch hitter, Hank Edwards, for the pitcher. Warming in the bullpen is Ed Kleiman. He'll pitch the 7th inning. There's two outs. Second and third, 2 are in. Here's the pitch to the pitch hitter, Hank Edwards, backup catcher. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Willie Mays will make the catch. That ends the 6th inning, but a productive inning. The Indians plate 2, and going into the 7th inning, it's 2-2. Bottom of the 7th inning, Birmingham 2, Cleveland 2. This is the fatigue inning for Bill Greason. 3 bad things happen to him. His grade will go down 1 level, and he's looking at the top of the Indian order. Del Mitchell steps into the box, 7 for 21 in the series. Here's the pitch to Del Mitchell. 1-3 is a base on balls. 7th walk in the game given up by Greason. Larry Doby. One roll, that's a 4. Line drive down the line, past the first baseman. And that's going to be a triple for Larry Doby, driving in Mitchell. RBI. Indians take a 3-2 lead with nobody out and a runner at third in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here is player manager for the Indians, Lou Boudreau. Birmingham is going to play their infield in, try to stop this run at the plate. Here's the pitch to Lou Boudreau, 56. Fly ball to center field, and that's going to be deep enough to score Doby. Sac fly makes it 4-2 Cleveland. Bases are clear. Joe Gordon. 1 out. Ground ball back to Greason. He snags it, throws the first, 2 outs. Here's Tim Keltner, 35, base on balls. Timeout. That'll do it for Bill Greason. He goes 6 2/3 innings. Sam Williams, a great D pitcher. Y and Z modifier will be pitching for Birmingham. Here's a pitch to Allie Clark. 2 outs, man on first, 15. That's going to be a single to left field in front of Ed Steele. Keltner will go to third. Indians have first and third with 2 outs. Eddie Robinson. Runner on third will be charged to Greason if he scores. Here's the pitch to Eddie Robinson, 44. That's a base hit. Same deal. Clark goes to third. Indians take a 5-2 lead. Here's Jim Hegan. Doubled and drove in 2 runs his last time up. They're going to walk him intentionally. Take a chance here, but he has a Z modifier. So the Tribe has the bases loaded. They'll get Kleiman out of the game, but they're going to bring in Christopher in the next inning. He's also an A pitcher. Thurman Tucker will pitch hit for the pitcher. Kleiman, 1-6, is a ground ball to shortstop. He goes the short way to get the runner out at second. That's 3 outs. But the Indians bat around in the 7th inning. Indians bat around and drive in 3 runs in the 7th inning. They scored 3 times. That's 5-2 Cleveland going into the 8th inning. All right, Russ Christopher is on the pitch for the Indians. He had 17 saves in 1948, 3.2 or 2.90 earned run average, 3-2 record. Grade A pitcher with no modifiers. All right, Birmingham has Alonzo Perry, Jim Zapp, and Piper Davis for the 8th inning. Here's the pitch from Russ Christopher. That's a hit column roll for Alonzo Perry. 6-2 is going to be a double. We'll see if Birmingham can battle back and stay in this series. Here's Jim Zipper Zapp. .26 is a 24, fielding column 1. Broken bat, pop up. Shortstop Lou Boudreau is under it, makes the catch. 1 out. Piper Davis. That's hit column roll. And 35 is a 2. That's going to be a ball hit deep to center field. Bounces up to the wall. That will score Perry. The throw to third, Davis slides in safe with a triple. Second triple in the series for Alonzo Piper Davis. And that moves the scoreboard. It is now Cleveland 5 and Birmingham 3. All right, Lloyd Bassett steps up to the plate. He is 2 for 3, single, double, and driven in a run. 7 for 18 in the series. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Del Mitchell on the catch, and it's not very deep. Not deep enough to score. Piper Davis, if he was fast, he would have scored. All right, Birmingham's going to send up a pitch hitter for the pitcher, Williams. That is Joe Scott. Joe Scott will stay in the game and play first base like yesterday, and Alonzo Perry will go pitch. Here's the pitch to Joe Scott, 2 outs, runner at third. Joe Scott has a potential tying run. 6-5 is a pop-up, drifting foul, and taken by the shortstop, Lou Boudreau. 3 outs. That sends us to the bottom of the 8th. The score is Cleveland 5 and Birmingham 3. Top of the order for the Indians, Del Mitchell will lead off against Alonzo Perry, grade C pitcher. Y modifier, Perry has pitched 9 2/3 innings in the tournament. He's been hit hard. Here's the pitch to Del Mitchell. 65 is popped up near the opponent's dugout, caught by the catcher Pepper Bassett, 1 away. Larry Doby comes to bat. Larry Doby is 1 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. 1-1 roll, that's a drive. That ball was crushed. It's off the center field fence, throw in by Mays, and Doby is safe at second with a double. Lou Boudreau. Six-three is the roll. That is a 31. It's a fly ball to center field. Willie Mays makes the basket catch. Now 2 outs, and now here's Joe Gordon. Gordon is 1 for 4, 5 for 22 on the series. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Alonzo Perry gets through the 8th inning. Now we go to the 9th inning. It is Cleveland 5 and Birmingham 3. Russ Christopher will come back out to the mound. The Black Barons come to the 9th inning, 2 runs down. They'll need to score 2 to stay alive in the Super Series here in Game 6. Willie Mays, the top of the order, will lead off for Birmingham. Russ Christopher is on the mound, 17 saves. 16 is a 28. The high hopper to shortstop, he'll have to be quick. Throw to first. He is out. 1 down. Johnny Britton. 21 is a fly ball, lazy fly ball to right field. Del Mitchell drifts under it and makes a catch. 1 out to go, and the Cleveland Indians will be truly the world champions of the 1948 season. Artie Wilson, 21, that's a 23. Hardline drive straight at the center fielder, dropped by Larry Doby, E8. That will get the tying run to the plate. Runner holds at first. Here is Ed Stainless Steel. The hero of Game 4, his 3-run homer in that game, provided the margin of victory. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's the pitch to Ed Steele. 45 is a base on balls. Steele throws away the bat, trots to first. Indians are trying to hold on here. Here's the next batter is Alonzo Perry, a .325 hitter in 1948. He is 1 for 2 in today's game, 3 for 8 in the series. Here's the pitch from Christopher to Alonzo Perry. 26. Hit on the ground to second base. Joe Gordon's got it, throws to first, and that is your ball game. Final score, the Cleveland Indians 5 and the Birmingham Black Barons 3. We'll be back to wrap it up. Today's game from Municipal Stadium in Cleveland saw the Birmingham Black Barons score 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. The Indians scored 5 runs on 7 hits and committed 1 error. The winning pitcher was Ed Kleiman for Cleveland. Wes Christopher gets a save. The losing pitcher was Bill Grierson, 6 2/3, gave up 5 runs. And there were no home runs in the game. First one in the series did not have a home run. The star of the game was Larry Doby. Larry Doby went 2 for 5 with a triple, a double, drove in a run, and scored a run. And the MVP of the series for the Indians offensively could be Larry Doby, 316 hitter with 4 RBIs and 2 doubles. Joe Gordon drove in 8 runs, and Allie Clark hit 364. But I believe the MVP series is Gene Bearden. Gene Bearden pitched 15 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 1.2 earned run average, and was 1-0 in the series. So Gene Bearden, the Super Series MVP. This concludes the Super Series. Our next series will be the 1931 Homestead Grays and the 1931 Philadelphia Athletics. There are some people who believe that the 31 Homestead Grays with 5 Hall of Famers may have been the best team ever. And the 31 Philadelphia A's were in their 3rd year of a dynasty, where they won the American League pennant away from the Yankees in 1929, 1930, and 1931. So that's the next series. It starts on Mondays. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.